Hello, I wanted to come on here and just kind of capture my week in the life journal. I did this in conjunction with Ali Edwards, and I did capture April 24th through April 30th of this year. I used obviously the journal from aliedwards.com, and I just kind of wanted to show you what I did. So this is the second year that I used the journal, and I really enjoyed that last year. However, this year was disappointing since the paper quality was much less, very subpar. That's the better way to say it. And I had to be very careful stamping. So I did use a lot of labels to do my journaling because any impression I didn't want to be so obvious or to affect my photos. So I'll just go ahead and kind of show you what I did. I did go ahead and use a piece of vellum. I believe this is from her Stories by the Month kits this year. I just really liked this. It says, normal day, let me be aware of this treasure that you are. Let me learn from you, love you, bless you before we depart. Let me not pass by you in quest of some rare and perfect tomorrow. Let me hold you while I may, for it may not be always so. One day I shall dig my nails into the earth, or bury my face into the pillow, or stretch myself taut, or raise my hands to the sky, and want, more than all the world, your return. From Mary Jean Iron. And I just really enjoyed this because a normal day. I mean, I always consider that I live a normal, kind of semi-boring life, very mundane, but I just really enjoyed that. So I just kind of used it as a tip-in to cover that cover page. It's a little hard to read, but if you pull it up a little, it's obviously I can read it then. I used some die cuts and a little enamel heart. I believe that's from Illustrated Faith from a long time ago. This was chipboard die cut was from the Ali Edwards, I think, morning and evenings kit. I didn't buy the main kit, but just this one. Just kind of chopped it up and pasted it on there. For my cover, I also, bought those circle pieces that are going to be sprinkled throughout my kit or my journal. I went ahead and just kind of chopped it a little over halfway just to kind of border that title. Used her hearts that were also, I believe those are actually Studio Calico. And I used those. They just really matched the color, some of them. And I also went through and used a whole bunch of word strip stickers. Just thought that was perfect. Every day is a new beginning. Again, here's my dates and my reason why I'm documenting this year again to capture our everyday, our routine. It may be mundane, but it's us. We want to be able to look back and remember our moments together. Some little hearts. So that's just what I decided to do. So this is my routine every day. I used the ginormous Studio Calico mega date stamp underneath using the Studio Calico ink. Again, here's my circles just over halfway and more word strip each day on top. Just thought that was cool. I was inspired by Heba, pretty little, oh crap, no, I don't remember her name, so sorry. I'll have to look her up. My mind just went blank. But I went ahead and used some mild liners just to kind of match that, just to highlight each time. I filled it in as best I could. Each day I also did some ephemera from junk mail, library stuff, food packaging, store receipts, packaging, food bags, Happy Mail stickers. This is from Ali Edwards. I believe her prep day, she had the free printables, so I just printed those out for each day. Used again my mild liners, some stamps, and just kind of journaled a little bit. I'm very minimal on the feelings and gratitudes. I've never been good at putting that in there, but I did want to do some. I used tons of stamps. If you have any questions, let me know. I actually also recently got I think this is Boho Sunshine from Simple Stories. I had gotten the washi set and in the mail, like right when I was putting this together. And here it is. It was just like perfect colors to match those plastic circles. So I am going to sprinkle that in along through. I also used this old dotted one. I believe this is Illustrated Faith as well, just to kind of throw in a little black and white. So Each day I used this is a 5x7, used the Weather Shot app to try and get a beautiful sunset, or sunrise, so sorry, 6:50 a.m. Again, here's the circle pieces, word strips. I used a lot of labels. These are Studio Calico just to kind of do that. Here's some INGs, highlighting, filling it in. And then just each day, screenshotting alarms, Instagrams, daily movements, office labels, stamping, hearts, washi. Very basic, very repetitive. I used each day had its own color one. Mix and stamping, Ali Edwards, Studio Calico, moments of my life. Here's the news from the app, from the front headline page, moments of my closet, moments of life, mail, my husband. These were also really fun to use. I had these in my stash from Studio Calico, some word strips. Life itself is the most wonderful fairy tale. Used more of these die cut pieces. Giant 5x7s. Tried to use a couple each day. Here's another piece from the evenings and mornings kit. More washi, word strip, journaling. Tuesday, obviously, very repetitive. Just really fun to use. Very minimal this day. Food packaging, junk mail, but very transparent. Just tried to capture some moments of my life. Again, here are some more moments, more of these gorgeous, gold pieces, moments just from our day. Take your vitamin shots, using your screen, your phone, using that camera setting with my iWatch, or with my, watch, taking selfies across the room, which was fun, capturing our filthy sink, but got moments at breakfast, and these with David, lots of things, pets, and cooking. I liked to do a little bit of stage while I was cooking. Here's a moment on the couch with the doggies and David. Lots of stamps, Ali Edwards. Dinner, labels, Studio Calico. Here's that Tuesday. Tuesday was pretty short. I wasn't good at capturing those moments, but here is Wednesday. Just fun capturing more moments from my packaging, from things we bought at the store, crumble cookies, Kong toys, butter box from Costco, Studio Calico stamp, sorry about that, more word strips, die cuts, stamping. We did a little bit of coloring was the best thing I could do from cookies. Although those are probably donuts, but good times, capturing mundane, repetitive. Even my husband got involved, which was kind of fun. He came and snuck up on me while I was eating and got a couple pictures of me, which was also fun though. Got his perspective, so I didn't have to stage a shot, but he got to do it, which was cute. I love using the weather shot, captured the thunderstorms that we had on, I think this is Wednesday. Obviously a rainy day. Pretty basic. More front pages, little labels, real life. Holding my phone up, took a picture of myself at the store. Love taking, with my feet, my shoes I'm wearing, excuse me. David loves when I take these pictures of him. We got our crumble cookies. Had to do a taste test in the parking lot. Man, that Oreo one was delicious. The doggos had to get their new toys that they loved. Capturing these moments. Some of these I wasn't a fan of, but so cute. Cash had his little baby on the couch. David, again, caught me in a moment doing dishes. Never-ending job. Dinner time on the couch on my lap. And this was fun, just kind of taking a picture across the room. Their daily evening snuggles. And we'd like to watch TV. I was bummed. I put adhesive down on the back of this and accidentally stuck it down. When I peeled it up, it peeled a little paint off, but oh well. Gonna roll with it. Thursday. Similar. I tried to match the color of the day with my highlighters. I was really disappointed that 3 or 4 of the days all were similar color. Also made a little boo-boo here, but that's okay. Got Chick-fil-A, Sonic, printer reports, Happy Mail, screenshot my alarm, or actually when I got out of bed, screenshot the weather app, lunch. I went and picked up lunch, which was very rare, but really didn't want to cook again. Caught a few things here. Screenshot from Instagram, one of the things I really enjoyed. I love that Instagram Wonder Doodles. Here's the dogs and David. He's getting his coffee. They're eating their breakfast, which is just fun capturing that moment. Our gorgeous flowers are blooming. This was the geraniums we've got recently. Our roses are growing and some other things in our bed. Cash went with me. So did Hazel, but I think she's probably behind my head on the way to lunch. Got some things. Just more Rice Krispie treats after work. Watching TV at night. Got some lunch at dinner at Sonic. I was cheating today. Here's my weather shot. I did that night instead. It's chilly that day, only 61 at 8 o'clock at night. Wow. The dogs are outside. I think we just mowed recently, so the yard looks good. And then Friday, sorry if I'm not talking loud enough, just used from a printable from, I think this was Day in the Life, Friday, Texas Roadhouse order. This was from my book club that night from the printable Wide Awake, from the puppers, ready to play right in the morning because these were their new babies. Used some stamps from Ellie Edwards, and that's probably Studio Calico. This was a fun shot out the window on the car with Hazel's ears blowing and objects in the mirror quote. Another Studio Calico on top. This was fun. We used multiple pieces, so the washi, the circle, the strip, and a heart and a label. But that was fun. And then just here's from the printer. Oh, just FYI, I used the Epson PictureMate PM400 for all my photos in here. Great quality. I used some paper that I found in the closet from my husband's college years because he was a photography. I think this is Epson Luster Ultra Premium Photo Paper. Oops, sorry. It's a really great quality. Really is a little thick, but it's very beautiful quality. David even got my little selfie in the dryer after. Then I was folding socks. Went and got our dinner. After work, we typically shower when we're home working, so that was, obviously brushing. Got to get my mailbox photo with the sad junk mail day. Dinner on the couch. This one was pretty bummed too. A couple of these were really light. I tried to double it up with one of the other ones, and you could barely read it. Some shots on my desk with the iPad, watching videos after work. I was in the book club with Leilani, and then Heba is Peaches here as well. And then nighttime, got my snuggles, trying to finish this book. I'm a few days late, but anyway. And then Saturday was actually our anniversary. So this one had a lot of stuff, but Sonic and from the matchbook, some clothing I bought, cheesecake for breakfast. Well, I'm sorry, cream cheese and our waffles for breakfast. Got some, 6 years for our story, just the two of us. I love those. I loved this open arms for this brand new day. Morning snuggles. Completely and perfectly and incandescently happy, Jane Austen. I love that. Oh, sorry if that was inappropriate because he's chest hair, but oh well. He bought me flowers, roses with some other goodies. My M&Ms are my favorite. Got all our moments making waffles for breakfast. David got his coffee. He's using our photos from our wedding mug, which is cute. That day I did some errands by myself, and then we went to Walmart. I painted my nails myself while we played Machi Koro. Just so fun. I love playing that game. He loves beating me. I think he beat me that day. And then I did a little weather shot, warmed up to 68 on the front. And then we got ready, went on our date night, got a little dressed up, went to Papa's Bros Steakhouse in Dallas. So delicious. Used another one of those little guys. Good things take some time. Definitely our story. It took us a long time to get together. And then we had to sit in like that. We call it the mother-son date night booth, but it's okay. It was still a lot of fun with delicious oyster. I think these are crab cakes. Crab cakes. And then we each had ribeye. It was amazing. And we got a free complimentary dessert, which we got to pick out. and it was the, oh, here it is. Oops, the milk chocolate mousse and toasted marshmallow. I mostly just had the mousse part, but David ate the marshmallows. It was so good. Here it is again. It was gorgeous, and it was just so yummy. We brought it home. Gotta love those candids of your husband takes, my husband takes. And then we took a little selfie out back. And then finally, Sunday, April 30th, caught up on those moments. I kind of fell off the wagon that last day, but I think I just spent time crafting. This was from my calendar from the month, more packaging of clothing. These were our stickers. We went and visited David's grandpa. Got to capture the moments of the dogs wanting to go outside feels like every 5 minutes. Some stamps. This was a still from a video, so even though I didn't have a picture of them wrestling, they were, got video, and I just screenshot a spot. Got a picture of a church, picture with other family members, brought them into my story. Never really finished this one either, but I was kind of done at this point. And then this was lunch with family and friends. My husband's immediate and brother-in-law's family. So we get together a lot. And then going to visit grandpa. And then, you know, got to get to capture the moments of dogs coming in the bathroom. And then just relaxing and finishing up my book. And I really didn't capture any more moments. There were a lot of extra pages, so I kind of just glued them together. I didn't want to cut them out and take a chance that it would ruin the book and they'd fall apart. And then I just did a little last minute good job as I finished with some more washi and just stuck another label. Yeah, I finished my album. I pushed through to document it with some hearts. So that was my album from Ali Edwards. I hope you enjoyed.